All right, guys, here we are for the 2025 SISU Tour Stage 2. TT bikes required on Croissant. 1 lap. It's like 12 kilometers. So it's gonna be more than 15 minutes, less than 20, maybe 18 and a half minutes. We'll see. Gonna focus on speed more than anything else. Not even, I'm gonna be aware of my watts per kilogram, but I'd like to keep it around 40 plus. Gonna make bigger efforts across the cobbles. Rocking some zip 454s for that. I want less of a deep dish to handle. Hopefully, I mean, if my thinking is correct, it'll handle the cobbles a little bit better. I think this is a mass start. I think it's a mass start for all categories. So this is going to be wild. Getting ready to go, and here we go. This is gonna be gnarly. Okay. Let's build up out of the gates here.
Right on.
Let's get into a rhythm. Settle back in. All right. Spin up. Okay. Finding a rhythm. Oh boy. Push the cobbles. Okay. Okay. Push the hill. Breathe. Downhill. Whew. Okay. Asphalt. Third of the way done. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. Breathe. Okay. Cobbles. Push. Down the hill. Recover. Okay. All right. Breathe. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. This hurts. $3K. Oh God, falling apart. It's okay. $2K. 1-5. Okay. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Oh God. 900. Oh my God. Oh God. Look at that. Uh-oh. About to lose lunch. Or breakfast for that matter. Okay. That's respectable. 7:34 finish time. 90 seconds out of first. And a full watt per kilo down. Even with a raw wattage of 375, I'm way off the front because those guys are lighter and stronger at their weight. Stronger relative to their weight than I am. I mean, for me, for a 17.5-minute effort, 4.6, pretty sure that's my highest watts per kilo in anything done between 15 and 20 minutes. And probably by 0.3 at least. So, I'm getting better at these TTs by doing them. That's making me better. It says I'm 24th. I think that's 24th in the advanced category. I think I finished 29th. So there's probably 5 guys in the Bs, maybe even some misplaced Cs and Ds who went faster. So, just yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. And that's the format for this SISU racing. You get a group ride on the weekends. You get TTs on the daytimes. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to get better at the TT. So I've got, 3 more of those coming up? 3 more. I don't know what else I could have done today, and that's all that matters. It's all that matters. I'm gonna come off this bike having no regrets. feeling like the effort that I put in was the right one. And being confident that that effort will move me forward. We have somebody in the comments saying this will be the first and last TT of their life. I know the feeling, man, but you gotta just embrace it. Can't do the stuff you're good at, you gotta do the stuff you suck at and make it a strength. And I am way stronger than I was previously at doing TTs, but I still got a ways to go. But we made progress, and that matters. Today was another day of progress, and it's wild to think that I barely cracked the top 30 at 4.6 watts per kilo. There's 20-something people ahead of me crushing it closer to 5, sometimes even closer to 6 watts per kilo for that race. That's just dang impressive. Super impressive. Okay, guys, that was a short one. Still cost us a lot to do. And, you know, today was SISU stage 2. Yesterday was the Zwift ole stage 2. So I'm doing multiple stage races on multiple days, and then picking and choosing races in between. Trilogy League, BL13 doubles, the Zwift tiny races, age cat races. There's so many different things to do. We will see how my finish placing and time starts to stack me up in the general classification for this event. There's always a GC for these things, and not everybody races all of them, but there are people who target them and are very good at these races. Guys, thanks so much for being here, for watching, for encouraging me. Whether or not you realize it, just knowing that I'm posting this video makes me ride harder, makes me ride faster, because I know people are gonna watch it. People are gonna have things to say. People are gonna like it, or they're gonna hate it. And that's fine by me, as long as you're tuning in. As long as you can be part of the discussion in a healthy way. I'll take criticism, as long as it's constructive. But I can see through masked criticism as well, so. If you're in doubt, just err towards positivity. So that is what this channel is all about. It's all about staying positive, showing up every day, racing hard, taking what we get, not getting sucked down into the negatives. And that's hard when your heart rate's high, when the day's not going the way that you want. It's easy to let those deeper, darker thoughts start to take over, and you just flood your brain with negativity. And that's a fight on the daily. Man, even when you're doing well, like today, I felt like I had it in the legs, but there were many times I wanted to back off and just stop. A lot of times that's how you know you're doing it right. If you don't want to stop, are you really going hard enough? Probably not. So only when you want to stop do you feel like, okay, yeah, this is probably good. I put myself on the rivet. Now I need to stay there. I wanted to keep it above 40 kilometer an hour average. I think I did that. I wanted to keep it above 4 watts per kilo. I did that, and then some. 4.6, I think it was, 4.5, 4.6, somewhere in there. So yeah, rode the race the way that I wanted to. I used the carrying speed of the asphalt like this here to just keep the speed up and not push too hard, and then put the effort back on across the cobbles where the resistance is higher and we can do good work against our opponents. So once we get onto the cobbles, there's just enough added resistance here that you can make a bigger difference if you put in a push. And I learned that recently, thanks to the community, drawing my attention to group races and why everybody pushes so hard across this flat here before the downhill, and it's for that reason. There is enough resistance that it starts to take away from your ability to draft well. So if you push here with the group, and then you use the downhill and the asphalt to recover, you stay more on top of group riding. If you try to take advantage of a draft through this section and try to fight to take it as easy as possible, then you're just unhappy with how this all went. Finding yourself at the back of the peloton around this corner, and then finding yourself having to catch up down the hill and around. And that is less than ideal. Okay, I'm getting long-winded, but it was a short race, so maybe you're still here, maybe you're still watching, and thank you for that. All that is left to do for me now is to warm down. So, for now, that's all from me.